Hey Randy, I think I'll just price it a little higher. That way I have more room to negotiate. You hear that a lot, and it does sound like a logical and smart play. But here's what actually happens. Hear me out. That idea made sense a few years ago. I think 15, 20 years ago. Buyers expected to haggle. They were expected to negotiate. So what happens? You price high, they come in low, and you meet somewhere in the middle. But today, that's not how buyers shop. Today's buyers are doing their homework before they even contact an agent. So they're on Zillow, they're on Redfin, and they're seeing the comps. They're doing their research and they see the comp in your neighborhood. So when they see a home priced above what the comps are supporting, they come in and they don't make a lowball offer. They just move on entirely. So right now, there are roughly 4,600 homes that are on the market, and a buyer who doesn't like your price has 4,599 other options. And here's what makes this costly. So the moment that your home hits the market, every buyer who has alerts set for your neighborhood gets a notification. They get a notification from Zillow, Redfin, their agent, all at the same time. And that is your window of opportunity. So the first 7 to 14 days is when your home gets the most attention than it ever will. So if you overprice it and the most motivated buyers, ones who are really willing and able to move, see it, they do the math, and they skip. So you don't get that opportunity or window back again. And then think about it. What happens? Your home sits, these turn into weeks. Buyers start to notice that the listing is getting old and stale. And then what happens when a listing sits on the market for a very long time? Buyers start to question it. What's wrong with this house, right? And then eventually you're going to be forced to cut the price. But now what happens? Buyers now see a motivated seller. It's an opportunity right now for them to negotiate harder, not less. So you end up with fewer showings, a stigmatized listing or price than you started with, and then months of carrying costs that you didn't plan for. And then remember, all that's happening and the clock is still ticking, right? You still have mortgage payment, you still have taxes, you still have insurance, you have an HOA, God forbid you have a CDD. So on a typical home, that can run you anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 a month just to hold the property. So 2 extra months before a price cut, that's real money already gone. Poof. So let me tell you what actually works. So when a home is priced right from the get-go, from the start, it captures that opening window that we just mentioned earlier. You get more showings, you get more interest. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get multiple offers at the same time. And when buyers are competing for your home instead of scrolling past it, that's when you have real leverage. The right price doesn't limit what you net. It puts buyers in a position where they're competing for your home. So if you're thinking about selling your home here in the Tampa Bay area and you're the kind of person who wants to understand how this type of thing works before you list, not after, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and or YouTube. Talk soon.